These videos have been shared by Landu Handuri, who had bought 4 antique dolls off of Facebook Marketplace and ever since discovered that something might have been attached to these dolls, and therefore paranormal activity found a home in her own 4 walls. These are several recordings she had shared, and they document the eerie encounters at her residence.
Justin. Justin. You good? Baby? Sleep tight. Put the light. This is our house.
Yeah, let's look at it before bed. Yeah, dude. Something's in her window right now, bro.
Stop being hyper, please. It's scaring me.
Ready?
Yeah.
Something's in her window.
Yeah. Hold on. You're going to hear 3 knocks. The first one is with whoever is holding our curtain where you can see into our house. We're both still in the bed at this point. This is going to be the first knock. So whoever is inside our house right now, and they've got the curtain pulled up to beat on the door. You're going to hear the first one, you're going to hear the second one, and the third one. Play it. Second, third.
Nothing else. No, you can't see anything else. I wish I watched watch the glass. Reflection on the glass. It looks like you looking out. We didn't move. Okay. We didn't move off the bed until we seen all here. Okay, I didn't play this one. Chucky was just supposed to pop out, but his hair is moving. What the heck? Okay, I really do. Oh no, move, God. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, joke's over. Joke's over. I was about to say we got haunted dolls in this house. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, you
The woman is still investigating, but many are certain that something evil is tampering with her home. The following was captured by a young man who was documenting his yo-yo practice, and he states that ever since moving in, he had trouble falling asleep in his room at night. It all got a little eerie when suddenly his camcorder tumbled over. As the man is looking under the bed to get his yo-yo, it appears that he captured a creepy-looking head. He didn't even notice it at the time, but some believe that this might be the reason why he is having such a hard time to fall asleep. Is it an entity that was looking at him here? Creepy. The following case has been documented by Alexander, who states that he has moved into a new apartment at the time. Things were really strange right from the beginning. The day he moved in, he captured a strange lady during a walkthrough that he had recorded for his family. A sign of things to come. Another night, he noticed the strange woman in the building across from him. As Alexander is turning around towards his friend, the creepy lady seems to be standing right behind him, and he didn't notice it in real life. Which means that something is very wrong with this place. He apparently is still looking into this, but it's a very creepy case for sure. Now we will be looking at a video uploaded by Paranoiacs, a group of paranormal investigators that ghost hunt around Europe. This episode, the team is visiting an isolated forest that is said to be haunted following some cult activity many years ago. The area is also said to be the home of a spirit of a woman who used to live in the area. However, it seems the most terrifying capture of the night was actually taken on the back road leading up to the forest. Let's take a look together.
Abi o ne? Orada birisi mi vardı, bana mı öyle geldi?
As the team is driving down the back road to the forest, they spot a figure on the left shoulder of the road. The entity has a grey face with dark eyes and is wearing a dark robe over their head. The driver stops the car and backs up to get a better look at the figure. But it has disappeared suddenly. This seems to confirm that the entity was in fact a spirit, right? It seems unlikely that a person would just be standing on the road that late at night, although anything is possible. Could this be the same spirit of the woman said to roam the area? Who can say for sure? And now we want to take another look at the case of Dustin Lee Frazier, who recently documented his creepy encounters in his cabin and he believes that whatever he encountered there might have followed him to his workplace, which is a diner. He's working the night shift all by himself when the following unfolds.
No, because I'm freaking guys. So I just Snapchatted my friend, right? And I like walked through, and now the alarm's going off. So I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something behind me. And I like watched it, I did like a playback before I sent it to him, right? And like there was like these lights were off. Like, I feel like I need to go to the doctor, but like I'm constantly just like nauseous, and I don't really know why. Like, I have tried to like take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it really does anything. And then whenever I go and I'm just like laying down and stuff, like I can sleep, and whenever I sleep, and say, hey, like you could, oh, I can't. I also hate that they always keep this room so dark. Like, come on, man. But anyways, yeah, if you wanted to swing by and say, hey, then, you know, you could.
A dark entity seemed to be with Dustin in the diner, and while his camera captured some of the demonic noises, he himself was completely unaware of the activity. Many viewers believe that it could be the same shapeshifter that was stalking him in his cabin. Could it be so?
No, it doesn't seem like it really does anything. And then
the following clip was uploaded to Reddit by user Heron to the paranormal video subreddit. About it, he wrote, "My father used to work as a security guard in a building, night shift, and repeatedly during the early morning he would send me these videos. We never had the slightest idea what it could be, but if you ask me, I would say that it's a woman." In the video, a white shadowy shape is seen floating or standing in the hallway. However, commenters noticed the strange way the figure seems to be swaying, as though it is turning or looking around the room in a very human way. The original uploader mentioned that this was not the first time unexplained things happened in this building. Perhaps it truly is haunted by this womanly figure. What are your thoughts on this? Now we want to look at a terrifying case which has transpired in a deserted area of Nuevo Leon in Mexico. There's a little town called Ujescoala, which is accessed by a pretty long and desolated stretch of road. And in that little town is an abandoned and really run-down school building, which was named the Benito School and founded by the governor Don Jose Vichanzo in 1954. The old building still tells the tales of long-forgotten students and people who ventured to this deserted place. The following incident has been made public by a news station. It features a young man who ventured to this old place to investigate it. His name is Gabriel Martinez Navarro, and he made his video public on November the 10th. Apparently he was interested in many of the local tales that were saying that some unearthly forces were still inheriting this old place. There was only one way to find out: driving there by himself.
Pues aquí voy rumbo para la escuela del Barrancón. Aquí vivo la Ulises. Es que vine a investigar yo solo. Y pues medianoche. Vengo a ver porque vi un video donde pues 5 pelados bien peludos. Sale una voz al principio del video diciendo pero yo no sé qué chingados le veo un fantasma. Era negro. Pero vengo acá solo para enseñarles de que pues no hay nada, porque pues para que estén engañando a la gente, pues como que no.
After driving for quite some time, he finally makes it onto the premises and looks for a way in.
Esta es la escuela que tanto les decía. La gusta escuchar.
What was that?
Escuché.
It appears that Gabrielle has captured a disembodied voice without noticing it at that moment. How curious. Maybe an omen that he was in for an interesting night?
Por allá hay una novia. Pero la novia no me quiere. Porque ese culo. Ese un poquito más. Pero esta es la escuela. Escuela de Benito Juárez. La 1944. Pinche pedo, no hay ni madres a la ver. Ay, no mames.
Suddenly, stuff is moving on its own, and the young man is getting pretty afraid of the activity.
¿Quién es? ¿Quién es?
Besides the terrifying paranormal activity in this building, something has Gabriel shook to the core, and you might have missed it. Let's take another look. Something seemed to be peeking around the corner, right at him. and it's pretty certain that it wasn't your average person. What happened that night in this derelict school building? Did the young man maybe fall victim to a haunting that turned him into a believer? Who knows? What's your explanation? This video was captured by a young woman who was celebrating her birthday with one of her best friends. They were outside in a little forest when filming this, and after watching the footage, they noticed something terrifying. Friend who was filming states that she was seeing a strange object next to the girl's face, which made her quite a bit uneasy, but she couldn't say what exactly it was. Only the video could reveal what appears to be a white face. Could this be a ghost or a video malfunction? Following clips come from user MVRTNES from Chile, who believes his apartment may be haunted by a poltergeist who is communicating by knocking on doors and disturbing objects around the house. Poltergeists are a type of paranormal phenomenon or supernatural entity, often associated with mischievous or disruptive activities, so it makes sense that a poltergeist might be responsible for these strange occurrences. In this video, Martinez starts filming when he hears the ghostly knocking.
Conche su madre, weón. Estaba viendo una película, weón, y como que, weón, estaban golpeando la puerta, te lo juro, te lo juro, te lo juro, te lo juro. No, weón. Concha. Concha su madre, weón. Ay, weón. A mí no me dan tanto miedo estas weas, pero es que estoy solo, weón, de verdad. Otras veces he estado acompañado, no sé, o con mi mamá, no sé, pero ahora yo vivo solo y esta wea está... No. Ya, pues, weón. Ay, weón. Ya. Uy, weón, me asusté con el reflejo, concha su madre. No, weón, sí. No hay nadie, oye, este closet nada. Uy. Se cayó esa weá, weón. Estoy yo nomás, weón, será. La ropa. Ay, conchita, la sombra.
Things begin to escalate when his lights start to flicker, and then it seems some force even knocks over the lamp in the bedroom.
Bueno, ya estoy ordenando aquí la ropa porque ya como me tengo que ir y desocupar todo lo que es el departamento. Tengo que obviamente sacar toda la... Ya no puedo hacer nada, pero estaba ordenando y de nuevo se cayeron cosas. Ya obviamente se vuelve como un poquito normal, entre comillas. Pero no voy a negar que me da un poquito de miedo. Y obviamente tengo que desocupar acá. Y cortar el huevo, weón. ustedes escucharon ahí. Acabo de salir de acá y no, ya estaba todo en su lugar. Ya.
In this next clip, Martinez captures something very strange in his kitchen.
Bueno, ¿qué le vamos a hacer?
Notice the way the chair moves completely on its own, and as he pans over to the other side, we do see there's no person or objects that could have possibly moved the bar stool.
Estoy, ¿cómo se dice? Un poquito ya cansado, como que no... Cosa que pasa, cosa que suena, que se cae, ya es como... Chucha. Ya es como, ya, pico. ¿Qué le voy a hacer? De nuevo se me agotó la memoria, pero... Bueno, yo no sé... No sé qué más decirles, qué más hacer, ya les mostré. Ni siquiera quería subir esto, pero creo que grabando igual como que me siento un poquito más acompañado porque ustedes saben. No pesquemos, no pesquemos, pero conchizo, madre. Es que es imposible no pescar, weón, si está...
Let me know, is this the work of a poltergeist or something else?
Oh.
The following clips were shared by user BV1150, who states that he as well is experiencing some really terrifying events unfolding in his own four walls. Ever since moving into his new place, he was visited by strange shadow sightings and was woken up in the midst of night by loud banging noises and furniture that was being pushed around. His friends never believed him, however, and they were certain that he was just joking around. In the following video, he had a friend over, and indeed, there seemed to be some unusual loud noises that were stemming from his closet, or from right above his closet, which was weird because nobody else should have been there.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Yo, listen. Fucking touch that door. Oh, f off the bitch. That Ouija board.
Nothing at first glance, but after BV decides to take a look around and opens the door to one of the rooms, there seemed to be something else with them. A really odd-looking shadow can be seen standing at the end of the room, and then it charges at them as if it wanted to hurt them. BV states that they could not sleep at his place that night, and that he has nightmares ever since. If it wasn't just a skit by the young man, has maybe something demonic entered? Something that is now playing tricks on him? Who can say? The next videos were recorded by Chris, who, after dabbling with a Ouija board when his cousin stayed over, had to deal with some terrifying activity. And easy to say, he had opened a door to something from another world.
I heard it, but I didn't see it. I still hear it. You can hear that, can't you? I can. It sound like tapping. Everybody's like, oh, it's the hutch. It's the hutch. It's like the second time tonight.
Something invisible seems to be playing around with this man's furniture and even spooking his dog. Let's see how this case develops in the future. Now we're taking a look at another new update from user Dustin Lee Fraser, who's working the night shift in a very haunted diner. Malevolent energy that followed him back to the place he works at is unfolding there on the regular as of now, and it happens mostly when he is all alone and prepping for the evening shift. On this late evening, Dustin was recording another vlog after the last customers had left, when once again there were some pretty unsettling things going on.
Actually, since they left, let me go and just like check my doors and stuff just to make sure I'm good. But y'all, okay, I'm not on my phone a whole lot, but then turn around and like the green dot does not lie. Like, I know whenever you're on the Facebook, you know what I mean? Let's see. I saw somebody pull in right there, so I had to, like, you know, go and check them in. But I also went and grabbed my drink because there's no ice. So let me set this down over here. I'm gonna go back there and grab some packs of coffee, and I think there was filters already, I think. Yeah, I think there was filters. What the fuck?
Many can see a scary apparition of a woman staring at Dustin and his phone when he passes by. Apparently, he didn't notice her with his own eyes, however, could tell that something was wrong. Props to Dustin for still working at this diner by himself in the evening, as captures like these would 100% freak most people out, wouldn't you say?